I think it's because of the power of social media and the unverified kind of content that's out there. And it's kind of crazy for me to actually understand why people have a problem with it in the first place, because it's so obvious that there is a target from the far right to minorities and sort of like vulnerable people. So at the end of the day, when we are talking about this, it's not about because there's so much happening in Europe. The last ramming in Germany was from its own local German women. And again, it's just unfair and unjust that when it comes from a particular group, especially a Muslim, regardless of what you say about certain statistics, it is just as equal, if not the same, because, with the far right and extremists from all different groups, but it's only ever analysed and looked upon when it comes to Islam and Muslims. And at the end of the day, when we see sort of Muslims that are there doing whatever they need to do like everyone else, we are still targeted for the minorities. And again, it's swept over all of us. When it comes to a white person, it's an isolated incident. They probably had mental health. They're a poor person that has children, that has some sort of background that shouldn't be deemed in that way. Whereas an extremist minority, it is tarnishing the entire group and community, which is really unjust, really, anti-Christian, anti-British, everything that you can think of. So at the end of the day, I feel that, that sort of rhetoric and propaganda that, it had to be just, because of the fact that there's so much extremists out there in Europe that is Islamists and, Muslim, is absolute nonsense, to be honest.